Welcome to Real Time with Florida Sportsman. This week, we're fishing the southwest section of the Florida Sportsman Forum. We're fishing inshore in Fort Myers. This week, we got back on the road and headed to the southwest section of the Florida Sportsman Forum. We headed to Fort Myers. Tween Waters is where we stayed on Captiva. You know, to the east, I have Pine Island Sound, and to the west is the Gulf of Mexico. What a diverse fishery this place has. One of the prettiest areas I've ever been to. The morning started super early. We headed to the boat ramp and met this week's guest host, Corey Lynch, aka Core 21E, on the forum and launched the Triton. You know, the cool thing about Corey is this guy is not only a Florida Sportsman Forum member, he happens to be an NFL football player. Corey's plan for the day was to get on the water while it was still dark in hopes of throwing the cast net on some bait around the bridges. You know, he had not been tarpon fishing here recently, but he heard some fish on the beach, and weather permitting, it was our plan to get out there and try to target one of these silver kings. Then we were going to push inside and sight cast a snook. After loading the well full of bait, we headed around Sanibel Lighthouse onto the beach. It was a little rougher than we expected, but we headed north to get in the lee and set up to fish. All right, Corey, what do we got going on here?
We just ran north of Blind Pass. Wind's kind of blowing a little hard, so we had to run around Naps Point all the way up north, and wind laid down a little bit. We're
just set up here on the beach looking for fish?
Yeah, we're pretty close to the beach, so hopefully we'll see some rollers here in a little bit.
So we're looking around for rolling fish. I don't even think I have a bait out yet, but Corey's up on the bow. He grabs a rod, a threadfin, throws a bait out maybe 15, 20 feet out in front of the boat just to stretch the line, check the drag. The next thing I know, tarpon's airborne. Nice fish! Beautiful fish! Great job! I guess you had one, huh? I guess you got a bite? Strong work!
Sweet, man.
That didn't take you long.
No, it's the first cast of the day. Is that bad luck?
Woo! Good fish. Coming back at us. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Come on, baby.
Did you see those bows? Are you kidding me? This football player knows how to fish. You're commenting on how you missed your workout this morning. What do you think? This is just as good to tell your trainer?
Yeah, I'll tell my trainer I'm building up my right bicep today. Just working on some squats and right bicep curls. And whatever this is.
I mean, we're actually right out in front of where Kevin and I stayed last night.
Yeah.
Tween Waters is right here. We should just fish from the beach.
That's what I told you.
Corey, you ever take any of your teammates out?
Yeah, we have one of my teammates is a pretty good fisherman, so we'll take some guys out.
You ever take them out here and humble them, thinking they're all big bad boys? And
No, not yet.
You're getting humbled right now. We're 35 minutes into this fight. We get the fish both sides. Now it's my turn to do my part in this battle.
Grab him, George!
Oh, there he went.
There he goes. You got him? Grab him!
There's no grabbing that bad boy. What a great job,
sweet, man. That was
awesome fish.
That was so cool.
That hook came out right at that last minute. We got
Right
that leader
last
release.
second. That's all right.
Oh, what a great fight.
Sweet, man.
Good job, man. So we hung out a little bit longer. There were still some fish rolling around. They probably still would chew, but we had one thing on our mind. We were ready to go snook fishing. Stopping here. What's this, Blind Pass? Loading up on some more bait for snook fishing. Corey had us on a 30-minute boat ride up the Caloosahatchee River to his first snook spot. You know, this was a sandy bottomed area along some trees. We were gonna be sight casting to these snook. We got little white baits on J hooks, little 1/0 J hooks, white bait, 40 pounds a leader.
Awesome white bait too.
15-pound braid, 4,000 size reel. Make it happen. We're working down the shoreline. We're seeing some snook. The next thing you know is I see 3 massive shadows moving down the bank. I have a good angle on them, and I get a perfect cast with my pilchard. Ooh, we just ate it. Ooh, we just ate it. Nice.
He's going in. Get him out of there. Come on out, baby. Come on out. Oh, don't go in there. Don't go in there. That's a nice fish, man. You want to go slack and go get him?
Yeah, I gotta go get him.
Yeah, underneath. He's gonna spook in a second.
Yeah, he's gonna freak out.
There he's going. Pretty fish. All right, you're in the clear. You down? There we go.
Okay, that's
All right, you got the power pole up?
Now I'm around that piling right there. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. This is nuts for one fish. This is how snook fishing goes though, so often. All right guys, this things you don't see at home. Mike's going on my head. So this fish has got me in the mangroves good. I only have one option. That option is to get in the water and go after them. Nothing's in my pocket. This is absolutely insane. I'm doing a 100-yard trek down the shoreline. Oyster-filled bottom that are razor blades. This fish has gotten me zigged in and out of trees. I'm throwing the rod in the water. I'm falling in the water. You know, I'm using 15-pound spider wire braid. This stuff must have been made of steel. It wasn't breaking.
Oh, how much line? How much line did you let out of there? Oh, your rod's gonna fly out of there with the snook on the other end of it. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, because nobody's stupid enough to get in the water. It's like razor blades down here.
There he is, I see him. He's right up there. Jeez, he's still got energy. Nice fish. What do you want me to do, George? Net or what?
I want you to get the Band-Aids out. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice job,
Who
man.
goes in the water after him? Sight casted to him.
Yeah.
He worked me down the bank 100 yards. I've got cuts all over me. My goodness, what a great fish. You got them big over here.
They're big, man.
I didn't think you guys could compete with the East Coast, but
We're trying. You know, we had that freeze a couple years ago.
they're coming back. All right, Corey, take my rod, man. I'm done with that thing. That thing needs to go back in the shop and be oiled. Spend more time underwater on that fight than inshore.
You chased it through about 13 bushes.
Oh, that's about as many cuts as I have on me. That is
Nice
quality
fish,
fish.
We got to
there.
sight fish him, see him eat.
I didn't think he was that big when he bit.
No, I didn't either.
I have no idea how that line held. I honestly, I'm not just saying that, I have no idea. It was through, you saw it. It was like around every possible limb it went around.
That girl went through every single tree she could find to cut you off and didn't do it.
This place is amazing. Not only were we seeing a lot of snook, they were all quality fish. You know, your chances of catching them out of those mangroves weren't the best, but let me tell you what, this was a fun snook fishery, probably one of the best I've ever seen. So this is the Caloosahatchee River we're fishing?
That's right, this is the mouth of the river, the beginning of the river. So this river will actually go up and then dump into Okeechobee and then go out to where you are.
So yeah, our South Fork, you know, turns into the Okeechobee waterway there, and this is your other end of it, the west end of it.
Yeah, just separated by a few locks, but from here you can get over there by boat.
And the funny thing is, we do the same exact thing over there by us. You can sight cast this.
That's cool. That's really cool. But oh, I got one on me.
Oh, nice! He got it. Oh, get him out of there! Oh,
Dang, they're sitting there. There's a couple of them sitting in there. I think he got me on a tree branch. No, no.
oh no, not this again. Oh. Too much this time, too much. I already went for a swim. I didn't have it in me this time. Goodness.
Look at that white bait.
That's jumbo white bait.
That's an unbelievable bait right there.
You getting the crickets out of the way for me?
See ya. Good fish, good job. Is that you or me? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Can you get him out? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What a bite! He's going for a second one.
The fish is scaring out of there.
That guy was a rocket ship.
That was so neat. I felt him thump that. I was drifting right down the edge of that darkness.
Can't catch fish without bait.
Well, you might have credit, good credit, but I don't think it's that good. I'll tell you what, man, I am pretty impressed with y'all's snook fishery.
It's coming back, man. It's coming back.
That's a slot fish right there. 40-pound fluoro. Doesn't afford a lot of head shaking.
What's the length on him?
30 and a half.
Sweet, man. Dude, that fish was a beast compared to the other fish.
Long, kind of skinny, but long. Another pretty Fort Myers snook. Let's let this one go. Get into that shore. So you grew up right around here?
Yeah, actually, I grew up right behind those houses right there.
Yeah, so no wonder you know the water pretty well.
I know the water pretty well around here.
Probably know every hole on the grass flat.
Yeah. Me and my buddy used to have a little 17-foot Carolina skiff we take out around here all day long, every day. It was fun. Oh, there's one.
That's it, 2/3. Let's see. 3/4 of your way to the slam.
There we go.
All you need now is your red. And you got your coveted Inshore Grand Slam. We didn't want to beat up on Corey's snook too much, so we headed off to the next spot. We just had a break, took some time, had some lunch, moved to the next spot. Where are we now?
We went north up towards Upper Matlacha, Lower Burnt Store. So we're basically around the Burnt Store bar, just fishing the bushes around here. Should be some snook and some redfish action.
This spot's pretty similar to the last spot Corey had us at, but the water's a little bit dirtier. You know, we're relying more on the chummers to see where the fish are and casting close to the mangrove.
Nice fish.
A little dink snook?
Yeah.
Man, the one I caught earlier would have ate this one. He's got some cool colors on his tails. Kind of real green, look at that. Yellowy. Pretty snook.
George, when we're fishing these shorelines, we want to have the tide real high, get the water up high. Fish like sitting way in there. And when the water gets low around here, there's really not much to be said about these spots. When they're high, they're pretty nice.
We're right at the end of the incoming?
Yeah, we're right at the end of the incoming.
So this is an ideal tide.
Yeah, this is awesome right now.
Nice. Is that your red? That's your red! Get that fish to the boat. That's it. Inshore Grand Slam, baby. Fort Myers.
Look at that.
You've caught them all. Red, snook, trout, and the tarpon.
Snapper too.
And snapper.
I don't know what that counts.
One spot like that. I hate to laugh, but that was fun to watch. So we are catching snook after snook at this spot. Every bait that you toss underneath a mangrove is getting eaten. I'm pulling away and you're pulling them out. I'll tell you what, Corey, I don't know how many more of these little snooks you can catch. They are fun. I've caught just about everything today. Big snook, big tarpon, trout, res. You got your Inshore Grand Slam.
That's awesome, man.
Probably one of the better days I've ever had of fishing. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming down to Fort Myers.
That's it. What an epic day. We got our Inshore Grand Slam. You know, this doesn't happen many times in your life, but it happened here in Fort Myers with a great guy, Corey Lynch. Not only is this guy an NFL football player, he's a member of the Florida Sportsman Forum. I picked him because of his posts, and I need you to keep your posts coming so I can choose you to fish with us next on Real Time with Florida Sportsman. You sissy.
You call yourself a shark?
You should embarrass yourself. Dude, if you're not catching puffers, you're just not effectively fishing the bottom. Real time.
You gotta get that mic up. You all right, man?
Oh yeah.
You get a barnacle in?
Didn't get wet. I'm cut to hell.